Who's gonna go first?
Juwan, if you don't mind, kind of taking us through the last possession of regulation, for you guys. Hunter ended up shooting the three.
Yeah, what's your question?
What was the plan and how was it executed kind of as you wanted?
You got a good shot. You got a good shot.
And then the last one in overtime, well, not the true last shot, but passed into Hunter and he got it tipped away. Was I thought a quick two there maybe?
You got the ball right in a situation in a good spot. Unfortunately, the defender came in and took the ball away.
Towards the end of the first half, Kobe seemed to really, assert himself, be a lot more dominant. How important is he to this team's success? It seemed like he was kind of at the helm of that, turnaround from that 14-point deficit for a while.
Kobe has always been a big, large part of our team. Kobe, what he's done from the beginning of arriving on campus, he's been great as far as representing the University of Michigan. So proud to have an opportunity to coach him, and I will continue to keep growing him as a player because with his work ethic and his passion for the game of basketball, he's going to always improve. And that's the type of mindset he has. That's why he puts in so much work. And when I see that, his teammates see that, we just trust him.
Juwan, you always talk one game at a time, but talking to some of your players, they're aware of kind of the bigger picture of NCAA tournament stuff. How do you balance those two things entering the Big Ten tournament?
Oh, well, we are in a great position to now start a new second part of our season. And there's no other way but to now have an opportunity to hold up a trophy. And it's going to take one game at a time. And we don't look ahead. We'll find out tonight as far as who will be our next opponent. And we'll be prepared. We'll be preparing to go to Chicago and compete.
Mike, earlier this week, Sadi said that records after this game, records all get wiped out. Might that sort of help the mentality after two just tough overtime road losses when it might be hard to bounce back, just knowing that everybody's back on that?
Well, our young man they're smart. They also is extremely aware as far as, the goal at hand. And, with how the information is so out there, they are reminded all the time. And, the thing is, they are focusing on their goals, and the main goal that they more focus in on is team goals. So we get a chance. We get a chance, whether we play on Wednesday or Thursday, I don't know, but we will be preparing for our next opponent.
Juwan, you either beat or were very close with every team in this league. Is the thought, why not Michigan?
It's actually, it goes to show you our league is just a very competitive league with a lot of really good teams. I would say all of them are really good, and it's going to be interesting to see which one's going to be the last team standing, because now you're playing on a neutral site. I know that Michigan, we travel well, and we're going to need our Michigan fans in Chicago, and then also Michigan fans traveling to Chicago. Our guys are going to be leaning on that support. Hopefully we will have it. I trust we will.
Juwan, what gives you confidence that this team can make a run in Chicago?
Man, I've been having confidence in this team all season long. So I'm with them every day. I work with them. I see the work that they put in. I see the talent, skill level. I know where their heart is at. I listen to some of their stories. I also listen to them, like as far as how they have been looking forward to postseason play, but understanding that this season is our goal was to win a Big Ten conference title, but unfortunately we came up short. Now we have another goal in front of us, and that team is aware of it. So those guys in that locker room, I'm all in with them.
Juwan, can you speak of Terrace Reed's growth to get from where he's at the start of the season to a guy you trust, in crunch time of these key games?
Well, we have a very young team, and with the youth, those young guys have put in a lot of work, and their talent and skill level. They haven't touched their ceiling yet. Terrence Reed from the beginning has really improved because of the way how he's wired mentally, the work he's put in practice and also on off days, the work he's putting in the weight room, on his conditioning, his body, the way how he takes care of his body, the food that he puts in his system. He's so disciplined. He comes from a beautiful family, and he has, he's a joy to coach, and he's just scratching the surface.
Juwan, Joey played like 4 minutes tonight. Was that part of the game plan, or did something happen? Is he feeling all right?
Joey is has some situation. I don't know, but overall, like Joe is Joe. He's tough as nails. He fell so hard on his back last game against Illinois and jumped right up right away. Just took the ball. I've seen some players just lay there for maybe a tired timeout or whatever, but not Joe. Joe, he's tough. And the second half, we had that group going pretty well, and it was just tough to break it up. And those guys were not going to let me sell them out the game because they were fighting the claw, and we saw it. And if you look at it, look at the overtime, we lost by 1 possession. They only scored 1 more bucket than we did. We were 1 for 6, they were 2 for 6. That's how it goes sometimes.
Ready?
Yep, that's travel safe.